Hey there, YouTubers, YouTubers, 1996 here, and today I have an update for you. As you can see, valve cover off, finally. This is an update on the VCT solenoid problem I'm having. This is my ongoing series because I have no videos of it on the interwebs I can find. So, the bastards are off. They're not off, but they're right there. So that's intake, that's exhaust. Right there is intake on the top and exhaust on the bottom. Here's the new one. I got two new ones just because I'm not taking this goddamn cover off again. So that's one, that's two. There's all the valve cover stuff. There's the coil packs. So let's go over how you take this godforsaken valve cover off. So first, abandon all hope. No, it's pretty easy to get the bolts out. Taking the cover off is the hard part. It's silicone down, RTV down like you wouldn't believe. And getting the grounding strap off is a bitch and a half. But other than that, it's easy. So you got, so I can show you on the valve cover. So this is the way the valve cover sits in the truck, basically. It is the way that it sits in the truck. So you've got to cut or take this clip. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips. They're just one-time use zip tie clips, so you can either cut them or pull them out of the holes if you got that tool. But I just really didn't give a shit. Then you have one bolt up here, one bolt in the corner, the grounding strap, and the bolt. So it's an 8mm bolt, 8mm nut to get the grounding strap off, and then a 10 to get the bolt out. You got one down by the oil. That's a gap. You got one here, got one here, got one up front and up top. So that's basically how you get, and you got this thing you got to take off. It's pretty self-explanatory. You got to take your, I think theoretically you wouldn't even have to take these out. They would come out when you pull the thing. It's just better to take them out, I guess. So that's all that. Coming up here, take these wires off. You just pull this with a screwdriver. I just push them up and then they slide out. These things are a pain in the butt. So you slide the white part up, and then you use the white part to push down, and then you pull. And that's basically it. Just make sure everything's clean-ish. I did get some dust and sand on that upper cam, but I'm gonna clean it out pretty good with a rag and some brake clean or something, some sort of solvent. I'll replace those cam timing valves, and then it'll go back on. And another little update. Also here's the kit, the Felpro gasket kit. It comes as a pair. It's $40 for the set, so not bad price. You get 4 of these, which is for the VCTs. You get all of these. I think it's like 28 of these or something. These are, I think, for the screws to be captive. You got these for your spark plugs, and then you got your 2 valve cover gaskets. And don't forget to take out your dipstick before you pull the cover. Another update, and it's easier to take this intake off just because then you have some space. Update on the console for the truck. These parts came in from Tasca yesterday, finally. So those will go in today if I get these VCTs buttoned up. It's only 5:30 in it right now. I started working on this at 2:30. So it's taking me a couple hours to get the stupid valve cover off. The RTV on that is so ungodly difficult. So I had one of my coworkers here. He stopped for a little bit working on the lathe and mill, and we both had how we got it was he had a crowbar and we put it under here, and I had a screwdriver and put it under here, and we both pulled on it at the same time and it came up. But I mean, just such a ridiculous thing. So that's that. Everything's 10mm except for that grounding strap is an 8 in the back and then a 10 underneath it, and that was really pain in the butt to reach just because it is the way you have to do. But for 250,000 miles, I mean, we do have some cam wear over there on on this first cylinder, they're worn. They don't feel worn. They just look worn. So I was running my finger over it. It didn't feel worn, but it looks worn. So I don't know what that causes that. And just look at the griminess by the VCTs. I think it's just because it doesn't get much flow, which is, I don't know, not a problem, I guess. So I'll replace those and throw it back together, and it'll be good to go, hopefully. If this doesn't fix my problem, I swear to God, I might murder myself or somebody else. Just kidding. For legal reasons, that's a joke. But yeah, the truck's coming along nicely. I went with Cooper Discover XLT3s, which I'll do another video on specifically because I'm legging them. And then I got some Ford OEM side steps from a guy on eBay for a steal. It wasn't even funny. I don't know. I can't even, like, it's amazing. They're aluminum, came with real Ford nuts and real Ford everything, brackets and stuff. So yeah, here's the truck. She's looking minty, a little muddy, but that never hurt anybody. I want to get a grill, and I was thinking about getting the Putco illuminated light, just because lighting is 80% of the coolness factor, man. But anyway, I'll stop talking to you and start putting this thing back together because I want to go eat some dinner. I won't take this, obviously, but I'll probably take the Mustang. I haven't sold that yet. Here is the new one in. That was the bad one, the intake bank 2. And I believe I just found the problem. So, if you notice, this is the new one. So that pin moves freely back and forth. I don't know if it's good or not to do that. This is the exhaust one. That was good. It was working fine. But I'm in here, so I'm replacing it just to save me a headache in the future. Now this, watch the pin. So the pin is very sticky on this one. And this was the intake. This was the problem. So that is the problem right there. Sticky pin. So good thing that I believe, I'm 89% sure that is the real problem, and this should fix everything. Yes, there's a pain in the butt, but I had to be done, and I saved a lot of money by doing it myself. So hopefully this will help you guys out. These new ones, the clip is on the back side, so it's usually on this side. It's easier to show you on the ones that are out. So you see this one has the tab for the locking clip up here. This one is on the back side now. So I don't know if that means anything. I don't think it does. But also, these are 8mm to take them out. These are 10mm to put them in. The new ones are 10mm, which, I mean, is fine by me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The 3/8 drive ratchet is going to be your friend during this whole project. So, you just, real simple. There's a little locating little plastic tab that goes into the the flange right there. So it's really, really simple. And that's this is the only video on YouTube of the inside of this engine, so I should probably make it look good. Better than what I'm doing right now. So just the lighting in here is crappy because of the hood, but that is your VCT, your cam phasers and all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this back together and go grab some dinner. But it was a good day of work, half a day of work to do. I mean, if the RTV wasn't so goddamn ridiculous, I would have gotten it off sooner. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I think I might do another video when it's all buttoned up. But if I don't, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.